The drama has started. The drama has started. The spectacle has started in Dubai. Rohit Sharma back-to-back ICC trophies. Virat Kohli delighted, and you can see the Indian players all in the ground. Bharat Ramraj behind you. Crackers. Tell us what the atmosphere is. India winning the Champions Trophy as was predicted. Tell me, Bharat.
Yeah, as I just came out, I could hear a lot of crackers, a cacophony of sound. That is when I understood India have won because obviously I had to come to the live show. So 5 minutes earlier, I had to come. That is when I understood India went has this tournament. Yes, Rohit Sharma Midas touch. I guess that is what one can say in limited overs cricket. 5 IPL trophies, so many IPL trophies, and now back to back limited overs trophies as a captain. So I would say he has the damage on his Midas touch when it comes to limited overs cricket. And, I can also hear lots of drums here and lots of whistles going around. So yes, Indian fans are erupting in joy.
Absolutely, they will. Quick reaction from Gargi. Come on, Gargi. Back to back. Rohit Sharma leading from the front as skipper. Incredibly good knock. 76. That first 10 overs, the way he batted, took control of the innings. Despite.
Ganguly will now be available. Then that's a good touch.
But first reactions from you.
I think this is an incredible win from India. Things did get a little bit slow, but the way that Hardik Pandya came in, started knocking it out of the park. Jadeja, KL Rahul as well.
KL Rahul, brilliant.
He batted brilliantly, and of course the skipper. How can you forget him? He's been brilliant throughout this tournament. Everything that was said after that Australia tour, we kept saying, back your player, back your player. Back your captain.
White ball, India is brilliant. I mean, this is not red ball, white ball tournament. Bharat uska cap bhi khol diya hai. Bharat,
because there's a lot of breaks around.
India has started inside the stadium. Rohit and Virat celebrating. Bharat Ramraj, describe what kind of crackers can you hear and what is your celebration plan? Don't tell me you are not celebrating tonight.
I don't think I'm that kind of a person who will celebrate. Yeah, but crackers have just crackers have erupted. Enough crackers now. That has gone. That has gone quite. But fans are very happy. A lot of whistles, a lot of drums. That is what one can hear. Just a couple of minutes away from the stadium. Fans are just coming out now a little bit. But yeah, they're all very happy, and what I can hear is a lot of whistles. Whistling.
Okay. Let's quickly analyze the game a little bit because Vaibhav is going to send us a lot of visuals. He's outside. Rohit will attend the press conference. We have all our reporters ready. But Bharat, Rohit Sharma really good. Shreyas Iyer, important innings when the pressure was on. Important from Hardik Pandya as well and Akshar Patel. And more importantly, KL Rahul closing it out. A word on KL Rahul as well in the batting department, Bharat. Again. Captain leading from the front, true, but it was a collective batting effort.
Yes, the thing with the Indian team was whenever they lost a wicket, there was a partnership. I think that was the key point behind India's victory because 252, 253 was not an easy chase in these conditions because the track was quite slow. Occasionally, it was holding up a bit. So it was not an easy chase at all. That Rohit Sharma, the start that he gave, definitely worked in India's favor because he took on the seamers. I felt New Zealand made a small mistake by not getting the spinners in the first 5 overs itself. They gave too many overs to the seamers, Mitchell Sander. They delayed the spin bowlers coming into the attack. I think that is one thing that went against New Zealand. But credit to Rohit Sharma, he knew that he had to take on the fast bowlers early on in the innings because the pitch was always going to get slower. It was going to hold up. And even KL Rahul down the order, Hardik Pandya down the order, or Shreyas Iyer. Whenever India lost a wicket, there was someone who was able to shepherd the inning, able to help India paddle through that troublesome situation. So I think that was the key point.
These are views from right outside the stadium. Also, look at these visuals. Absolutely magical visuals these from outside the stadium. The crackers are off. The celebrations are on. India once again winning an ICC trophy. After your first reaction before I go to Gandhi and Bharat again. Atro, if you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Crackers are on. Interesting visuals, beautiful visuals from outside the stadium. These. Your first thoughts on India's back-to-back ICC wins?
To reach the finals of three successive ICC tournament finals and winning two of those is a phenomenal achievement. And the kind of domination India showed in this Champions Trophy, in this edition of the Champions Trophy, it reminded me of the Australian domination of the 2003, 2007, those World Cups of those times. So this was India. India convincingly beat all the sides in all five games, and yes, we had. I mean, there were question marks like why four spinners, why Akshar Patel at number 5, why no Rishabh Pant. Then at end of the day, this team has delivered, and the team showed that what it believed in was right, had some basis in it, and it was a convincing win. I mean, not just this match, the entire tournament. So this domination is the most important point for me, not just winning the title.
Yeah, but these are outstanding visuals from outside the stadium, and that's why. By the way, we've got our correspondence. This is about from a friend who resides just bang opposite the stadium in Dubai. Look at these visuals. Look at these visuals. Crackers are off. Your first thoughts, as Atreo said, back-to-back 3 ICC finals. You have lost one match in 3 ICC tournaments. That is consistency of a very different level from Rohit Sharma's team.
Absolutely. And then you look at the bigger picture, 3 back-to-back ICC finals, 2 trophies, 2 finals that India has won under Rohit Sharma's captaincy. But then you compare it to the hate that Rohit Sharma gets on social media, everything that is said about him, body shaming, talking. Yes, there was a little bit of a time, especially in red ball cricket, where Rohit Sharma wasn't doing well. But when it comes to white ball cricket, people do confuse formats a lot, and that's what we've seen seep into social media as well. There's just so much hate going around, always that toxicity within the fandom. But look what India has been able to pull off. And mind you, Rohit Sharma was brilliant tonight, especially when we look back on the first innings, the way that he rotated the 4 spinners, that made all the difference, and that made sure that New Zealand did not go over 250 at that point. And it after 5 catches had been dropped, the fact that India restricted New Zealand to 251 is something brilliant that the bowlers did. And then in the second innings, of course, that 72, we won't ever forget it.
Let's decode this now. Let's celebrate as well. Let's decode this now. Bharat Ramraj, Rohit Sharma, so much talk about retirement, this, that, finished, job done, and not simply red ball, even in white ball. He doesn't score, he should give up. But, from that England series onwards, yet again, as Saurav Ganguly said in our conclave, he should take it to the 20th over till the 25th. If he bats, he will win you the game. He almost did. 76, massively important innings from the skipper, Bharat Ramraj.
Yeah, that was the watershed moment of this particular match, or the turning point of this match, that Rohit Sharma 76, because the pitch was always going to get slower. The pitch was always going to hold up after 25 overs. So they needed someone to give a blazing start, to give a flying start against the New Zealand seamers. Yes, not having Matt Henry didn't help New Zealand, but India really needed someone to go after Nathan Smith, Will Rourke, and Kyle Jamieson. That is what exactly they took, calculated risks, and it paid off. So once India got to 100 in 18 overs or 17 overs, then it became a slightly easier for others to just farm the strike, rotate the strike, and deal in a diet of singles and twos, and get India past the finish line. So that was a hats off to Rohit Sharma for the way he played, because it's not easy in these conditions to take such calculated risks.
Now, Saurav Ganguly will be available from 10 to 5 tomorrow. He's not picking the call now. After everybody is writing, he will now be available to answer all questions from 10 to 5 tomorrow. After your thoughts. Atreo, can you hear me?
I lost you for a few seconds. But I can hear you now.
Yeah. So I'm saying now Saurav Ganguly will have to be available from 10 to 5 tomorrow to answer all journalists' questions. Your thoughts?
See, a lot of speakers in the conclave that got over yesterday said that the cricket, former cricket players like Saurav Ganguly, Ashwin, they said that India's white ball cricket is in very good hands. There is no doubt about that. And Rohit Sharma is one reason for that. I think Deep was also saying this yesterday, Deep Dasgupta, that the way Rohit Sharma has led this white ball sides, that's quite eye-catching, and we can see the results. I mean, this kind of consistency, this level of consistency, you don't usually see in world cricket. I mean, how many teams reach three finals in 3 years, 23, 24, 25, and win, as you pointed out, winning just one match in all three tournaments, losing just one match in all three tournaments. So that was quite phenomenal, and Rohit Sharma has played a massive role in this. The batting template that he sets today. I think the first ball of the innings hit for a six, and the partnership, that opening partnership, set the tone for the Indian chase. Even when a few wickets fell, India did not come under that kind of scoreboard pressure because the runs had been scored at a fast clip in the initial overs. So that gave the following batters a lot of cushion. They that helped them to play themselves in instead of going for it from the first ball. So Rohit Sharma has played a massive role in this, and
Yeah.
it started. We started. This started happening 2 years back actually, when he in the World
Yeah.
Cup 2023 50 over World Cup. That
Sure.
it's good to see that he has not changed. He has not changed that template despite all the talk and all that, despite all the test match failure and all that.
We'll also show you visuals from around the country. Look at these visuals, which are from Calcutta. We will show you, our reporters are all over the country. India is up in celebration. These are visuals from Calcutta. We will show you visuals from Dubai. The ones that you are seeing on the screen at the moment, these are visuals from Calcutta. Bharat, if you can show us what is behind you. I can see loads of fans. If you can Bharat, make Bharat screen full
Yeah.
screen, please. And we just want to see what is behind Bharat. Make his career. Yeah, Bharat, if you can show us a little behind you, yes. And if you want to speak to fans, go ahead and speak to fans as well. Bharat
Once
Ramraj.
again,
Yeah, go
want to
on.
speak? Oh, okay. A couple of guys went off.
Okay, enjoy. I mean, the party has begun.
He can just flip the camera around and
Bharat, just flip the camera and talk to us what you are seeing. Just flip the camera, rotate the camera the other side and tell us what you are seeing. Yeah, change to the other side. That's it. No, it's okay. It's okay.
never mind.
Because
never
light was
mind.
not there.
Yes, fine. We can see all the fans coming out from behind Bharat. Can you show us the visuals from Calcutta, Gargi? Show us the Kolkata visuals. The party, the crackers are everywhere. The crackers are going. This is phenomenal stuff. Bharat, Varun Chakravarti, who's your player of the tournament? Rachin Ravindra, Varun Chakravarti, who is your player of the tournament? Had it been Varun that he had played all games, it could well have been Varun Chakravarti as the player of the tournament. Bharat Ramraj.
I think maybe it is Rachin Ravindra, but from India's perspective, it is definitely Varun Chakravarti. I always rate him as the trump card in that Indian setup because he's going to get to key wickets, and he again got Treviset out in the semi-final, and in the final also he bowled a good spell. So I would say he's always the trump card for me. But when it came to when it comes to the final, I think it is again Rohit Sharma who was basically the game changer.
Yeah, it's okay. So these are visuals from Calcutta. We will get visuals from around the country. Look at the Indian tricolor. People have come out. Vaibhav Tripathi will send us visuals from outside the Dubai Stadium and Army. Varun Chakravarti could have been the player of the tournament had India played in all games. But now, will people stop talking about Rohit Sharma's retirement for a while, at least in white ball cricket? Because clearly, if he can bat like this 2027 World Cup, not too far away as far as the 50-over format for Rohit is concerned.
Hopefully so. I hope they stop talking about Rohit Sharma because I don't really see a problem with the way that he's batting. And I've said this time and time again. When it comes to white ball, that approach that he has right now is what works for India, is what works for Rohit Sharma. He can't go out there and play defensive when so much is on the line. And when you think about it, it's Rohit Sharma's wicket on the line every single time that he goes out and plays like that. It's very, very difficult because when you really think about it, the strategy there is that Rohit Sharma bats very, very aggressively, gets those quick fire 30, 40, 50 runs, as many as possible in the power play. And his wicket is on the line because you have a Shreyas Iyer, a Ravindra Jadeja, Hardik Pandya, Aksar, KL to back him up. So that's really the strategy. And hopefully now people stop talking about Rohit Sharma's retirement when it comes to white ball cricket.
Look at these visuals. Look at these visuals. Yeah. Athro, talk over these visuals. Just talk over these visuals. As an Indian cricket fan, talk over these visuals. Forget analysis for a while.
Yeah, it's a spectacle, as we can see. I mean, it's a grand spectacle going on, playing out at the Dubai International Stadium at the moment. And there we can see that this expressions of joy of this young fan. So that's what, and we saw the visuals from Kolkata. It's about 10 o'clock in the night, and people are out in the streets in numbers. And the moment the match got over, I started hearing crackers going off from here and there. So that's what these things. That's what the fans wait for. So these are the fan moments. These are the moments that the fans wait for. I mean, they undergo a lot of strife, the daily stress and all that, just to experience these moments. So it's as much tribute to the Indian cricket team as much a tribute to the Indian cricket fans. They deserve it. I mean, they support the team come what may. Everything. I mean, India loses. Still, they support the team. I mean, they see. I mean, you can see the fervor in the way they react when India wins. So this win is a tribute to Indian fans, I would like to say. I mean, they are the biggest stakeholders of Indian cricket. We can talk about cricketers, we can talk about administrators, we can talk about everybody else, but the fan is the biggest stakeholder of Indian cricket, and they are what keep Indian cricket going. This is a tribute to them.
Yeah. Can you hear the crackers going out in front of our studio as well? You can just hear crackers and crackers and crackers. As Athro said, the biggest stakeholders of Indian cricket are the fans. Show me the Dubai visuals once more, Gargi. Show me the Dubai visuals once more. The visuals of the celebration. These fans are all elated and delighted. Show me the visuals of the Dubai Stadium. These are visuals that will be played multiple times tonight. These are visuals which will be, reverberating along all night today in India. Every state, every city, every suburb will be celebrating. This is what Indian cricket does. This is what it is. A lot of people credit to New Zealand. They fought. That Glenn Phillips catch once again was out of the world. Your quick word on that.
I mean, when you think about it, in the beginning as well, there was a catch that he missed. I mean, not really missed, but that was a blinder as well, and it did not quite stick. It hit him on the wrist, and he almost took that catch. That could have been the game changer. But when he took another blinder in the second half of the game, that also slowed things down for India. And after that, you saw 2-3 wickets fall consecutively, and that did put some pressure back on India, and India batted very well after that, did well to kind of take back the control. But at the same time, New Zealand, the way that they were fielding, my God, the amount of boundaries that they saved, that 6 that was saved by, who was that? I think it was Michael Bracewell.
Eventually Will Young, it was given a 6, yeah.
But the way that they were putting in that effort, and they did save a lot of runs.
Of course they did. Bharat, a word on Glenn Phillips. There has to be a special fielding award. Whether it is that Kohli catch, whether it is that catch in the Pakistan match, whether it is the Shubman Gill catch, come on. This guy, there has to be a new law that his whatever gravity, something is wrong with him. He's not human. Glenn Phillips, Bharat Ramraj.
Springs in his
I guess it's Superman plus Batman or on those lines. That is how it feels like. It's a combination of both because he can fly like a bird. It makes you remember a bit of John T. Rhodes, but even with John T. Rhodes, somewhere it feels as if Glenn Phillips is slightly better when it comes to taking this kind of blinders, because from nowhere he can fly on the left side or on the right side, or maybe jump a little higher. So he's always there and thereabouts. And as I noted, basically someone like, it feels like if you consider both Batman and Superman, then we might get Glenn Phillips.
Totally. Acha, who's your man of the tournament? Who's your man of the tournament? Will you give it to Varun Chakrabarti for impact? Will you give it to Rachin Ravindra for consistency? Who will you give it to?
See, I will say that for me, there are men of the tournament, not one man of the tournament. There are men of the tournament. I mean, at different points in time, at different match, at different juncture, whenever the need came, somebody or the other put his hand up. Like today, Kuldeep Yadav, I think, turned the match initially. After
Yes.
New Zealand got that kind of a start, it was Kuldeep who took the big wickets. At that point in time, the biggest wicket was Rachin Ravindra. He got him. Then the next biggest wicket was Kane Williamson. He got him also. So today, like Kuldeep Yadav did, in batting we have seen Shreyas Iyer, Akshar Patel, Hardik Pandya, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, to a lesser extent possibly, they all made contribution over the course of the tournament. Similar in bowling. So possibly the fast bowling unit was not as effective, but Shami started the tournament with 5 wickets. So as and when the opportunity came, as and when the requirement came, somebody or the other went up there and delivered. So for me, there is no one man of the tournament. There are men of the tournament, and that is why India is the
you're right.
winner.
I mean, this was a massive collective effort. Some fans have spoken to Vaibhav Tripathi right outside the stadium. Let's listen in. Gary, can you play that?
Feeling hasn't sunk in it, but just let me sum it up everything, all the emotion that is running.
In one word, it was electrifying atmosphere in the stadium. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it a lot. So batting, bowling, fielding, everything was top notch. India just number one. Amazing.
And the way Rohit and Virat hugged each other after the match. Is this a sign that they are going to go down? They are going to draw curtains on their white ball tournament, on their white ball careers?
I don't think so. I don't think so. They're gonna retire for sure. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
So do you want them to continue till 2027 World Cup?
Absolutely, yes.
Do you still think that they have got it?
Yeah. Why not? Virat Kohli is one of the fittest 77. So he has. Virat Kohli.
So clearly the fans are saying that they should not retire. Bharat Ramraj, where do you stand? Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, 50 over cricket. Fan reaction all of a sudden has changed 360 degrees. 2 days back you would have said Rohit Sharma, go. Now nobody will say Rohit Sharma should retire. Where do you stand on this, Bharat?
Yeah, that is always the case. Fans' reactions change immediately as India starts winning. But I would say I don't have an issue with Rohit Sharma when it comes to ODI cricket because if someone is still scoring runs in this format, it's not like your defense will be tested a lot. The moving ball, it doesn't move. The white ball doesn't move much up front. So I would say that Rohit Sharma in this particular format, 27 World Cup. Obviously, it is his call. The other way to look at it is, I will go back to Vijay Marchant's wise words. It's better to retire rather than when people start asking why. So, when will you retire? It's better to retire when people start asking why are you retiring rather than when are you retiring. So that is Vijay Marchant's wise words. So maybe from that perspective, this is the right time for Rohit Sharma to call it a day. Because he's won 2 tournaments in a row, 2 ICC tournaments in a row. But if you ask me, I would be fine with Rohit Sharma continuing right until the 2025 World Cup.
So Acho, KL Rahul has said to the host broadcaster that he was really, I can't use the words what he said, but he said he was genuinely tense. Basically, I can't use the exact word, not needed, but he was hugely under pressure and tense in that run chase. Atreya, a word on KL Rahul, got so much flack in the World Cup.
The understated, one of the understated heroes of this performance. I mean, he didn't get a lot of time to play big innings, but whenever the opportunity presented itself, he put his hands up and said that, okay, I'll make it count. I mean, it was a different role for him. I mean, he's a builder sort of a player. Now he was given the role of a finisher to experience changing roles. To be able to perform in a different kind of a role.
সকাল 10টা থেকে বিকেল 5টা অবধি अवेलेबल থাকবেন
And,
তো তুমি তো কালকে কটলে বলেছো সবাই আমাকে কমেন্ট সেকশনে লিখছে দাদা কাল अवेलेबल থাকবেন তো বাট ভালো জিনিস
Yeah, so Rahul played a very, very crucial role. I mean, we all know that. I mean, there is nothing new to add here. Rahul was given a role of a finisher, and he performed that role beautifully. And he gets wickets. I mean, don't forget, I mean, he is against four bowlers on that kind of a pitch. He is not going to win. So he excelled as a wicketkeeper as well.
Okay. That was Saurav Ganguly. He says no team in the world at this point can beat India in white ball cricket. Just had a chat with Saurav Ganguly and he says no team in the world, if the spinners come into the party, no team in the world can beat India in white ball cricket. He said, I said to you yesterday, Rohit Sharma should bat 20 overs and that's what happened and he will take the game away and win it for you. He said, if the spinners come into the party, like it happened in Dubai, Kuldeep Yadav was the one, as Atreo said, Kuldeep Yadav, Varun Chakravarti, there is no team that can come close to India. I said, are you available tomorrow between 10 and 5? And he's laughing. He's laughing because he also knows now the phone will not stop. People will keep calling him for reactions, but unbelievable night as far as Indian cricket fans are concerned. Please play.
In a session just before you, and he said he's kind of feeling nerves with New Zealand. The team has great balance. India versus New Zealand. Yes, India obviously, superpower of world cricket now, but he's feeling some nerves. Deep Dasgupta was also on the panel, said the same. How do you set up this final, Saurav? India versus New Zealand, Champions Trophy. New Zealand has great balance, but are India, favorites? And what does this mean for Rohit Sharma? Australia, he lost. New Zealand series at home, yes, in Test cricket, he lost. How much will this mean for Rohit Sharma, the captain?
New Zealand is always a very good team. There's no doubt about it. They have good spinners. You saw when they came to India for the Test, they won 3-0. Beating India 3-0 in India, it has never happened in the history. And I don't think it will happen again. So you can imagine how good they are. How good they are in these conditions because they have spinners who can get wickets. And I think of all the teams India has played to get to here, whether it's Pakistan and Australia, I think New Zealand will be the toughest opposition. India beat them in the group stage, but group stage and finals are two different kettle of fish. But having said that, I still feel India is a much stronger side. India's batting is much stronger than any team in this competition. And you've seen that in the 3 games India played. Somebody has stood up and won it for them. So it won't be easy for New Zealand. For me, India is favourites. But obviously favourites mean nothing. It's how you play on that day. I remember in 2001, we beat, as I said, Australia in the...
So there's Saurav Ganguly. He predicted an Indian win. He predicted, when I asked him about Rohit Sharma, he said he should continue till the 20th over. Can you play some visuals as to what's going on in different parts? Another fan, right? Yes. Another fan.
Starting from Bangladesh match, that was retained. एक time पे थोड़ा सा match stuck हुआ for a short duration of time, but ultimately, the lower middle order.
थोड़ी देर गोटी मुंह में रह गया था.
Correct, absolutely गोटी मुंह में था जो आपने मेरे, you have snatched the word from my mouth, है. और बहुत अच्छा हुआ, पैसा वसूल मैच. इतना समय लगा के हम लोग आते हैं ऑडियंस सपोर्ट करने के लिए टीम इंडिया को, but they have fully justified by giving the top class proficiency, है ना. That is what expected और that is what they have justified that they are the number 1 team in the world. और बहुत बेहतरीन मैच हुआ और मैं चाहता हूँ कि I don't know who is the man of the match or man of the series, but credit goes to the captain. Leadership of Rohit was phenomenal or no doubt the ahead match, IPL is followed, so we will watch that. और ये सुपर्ब है, मतलब अब 9 महीने के अंतराल में हम लोग वेस्ट इंडीज में भी जीते, ये भी जीते, तो इन इटसेल्फ इट सिग्निफाइज द कंसिस्टेंसी एंड लेवल ऑफ द मैच्योरिटी दिस टीम हैज गॉट. कोई किसी एक सिंगल मैन पे कोई डिपेंड नहीं कर रहा है. ओपनर्स फ्लॉप कर रहे हैं तो मिडिल ऑर्डर कर रहे हैं, मिडिल ऑर्डर नहीं कर रहे तो लोअर मिडिल कर रहे हैं. तो सही है, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ.
Everywhere people are enjoying, smiling. Bharat Ramraj, yet another tournament win. The takeaway from here is India's white ball cricket is in fantastic shape. Whether it's T20, where there's no Rohit, no Virat, no, a lot of these players don't play, no KL. Yet you beat South Africa, you beat England. So that team is superb. Even in the 50-over format, this team is superb. Bharat Ramraj, India's white ball cricket is sorted.
White ball cricket is not just about the main team. You look at the players coming through the ranks. Someone like SSV Jaiswal can't even get into India's ODI setup. Can't even get into India's T20I setup. He would have been one of the main members of a lot of other sides, but he can't even get into the T20I or ODI setup. That itself tells the kind of depth that India have. You look at someone like Abhishek Sharma in T20I cricket. He's charging down the deck and hitting 150 kilometers per hour. Hell from Jofra Archer and Marcourt. So India in white ball cricket is currently a superpower, I would say. Uh, Even if the couple of players, I don't think they will retire, but even if a couple of the senior players like Kohli and Rohit Sharma hang up their boots somewhere tomorrow, India still have a lot of depth coming through the ranks. Obviously, they play a lot of IPL as well, and that also plays a part in helping the Indian team uh, understanding understanding the pressure cooker situation that is for the young players coming through the ranks. So yes, India have the necessary depth in white ball cricket, and even if you have an India A side or an India B side, maybe they can go on to defeat quite a few sides going around in white ball cricket. So yes, India currently is at a kind of, what can you say, they have touched towering heights in white ball cricket.
Atro, the truth is, our white ball, whether it is because of IPL, whether it is whatever, I mean, the reason India can actually field two teams of real quality as far as white ball cricket is concerned. We are that good.
Yeah, and let's leave it there because see, we are talking about the future of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in ODI cricket. But the fact is, they won't play T20 for India anymore.
Correct.
So for them, international white ball cricket is restricted to ODIs, and we are. I mean, next time when India plays an ODI series, it's some 6 months away. And that's a very long time in sports. Before that, there'll be a test series in England, 5 test matches. A lot of things can happen over there. So let's not look that far ahead. I mean, whether Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma will play up to the 2027 50-over World Cup, let's not get there at the moment. Let's live in the present, enjoy this, and see what lies ahead because the future is complicated. I mean, we're talking about 50-over cricket, but none of us knows when is India's next 50-ball assignment. So possibly sometime towards
Look at these visuals. These are visuals from suburban Bengal, which we have been sent by one of our video journalists. Look at these visuals. Absolute mayhem on the streets of Kolkata, suburban Bengal, nomad trip Tibet. He was there in the United States. He had helped our reporters at that point in time. He writes, congratulations, let's celebrate. 2 ICC trophies under Rohit, 1 more to go. Get 27. Your thoughts?
27, I think, will be very difficult.
But it's far away as well.
It is very far away, and you never know what might happen in the next 2 years. I think that's still a very, very long time. And Deepdas Gupta actually explained it very well yesterday that Rohit's game at this point depends a lot on his hand-eye coordination, and with age, nothing ageist about it, but it naturally happens that your reflexes kind of go down a bit. If Rohit Sharma is able to keep that up, then we'd love to see him in 27. He's an exceptional captain, but if not, we don't really mind.
Sunny Singh says everything is a conspiracy. My friend, your life is also a conspiracy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can keep conspiring. I love it. I love conspiracy theorists. The fact of the matter is, unless there are people like you, how will there be more celebrations? Nashley says, yeah, everything is a conspiracy. Laugh out loud. Fair enough. Enjoy. Whatever you want to say, let these people enjoy. These are real celebrations on, folks. There is no conspiracy about this. Last 6 minutes on the show. I will start with you, Bharat Ramraj. Overall, every match, India dominated. Bangladesh, Pakistan, New Zealand, Australia, once again New Zealand. Every match, eventually, India dominated. Comfortable wins, dominant wins, Bharat Ramraj.
Yeah, the India blended, what can you say, collective effort. Alongside, they had the skill set. So when they blended both, you just saw the result, the outcome of it. India went on to win the Champions Trophy. So Indian players just understand the tempo of ODI cricket really well. I just have to add one thing. The sand in UAE desert, it also seems to be very excited because there's a sandstorm here, little bit of sandstorm. So Sand also seems to be a little bit excited with India winning this particular match. That is how it feels like. Anyway, continuing on India's great victory, what I would say is it is just India blended quality plus collective effort, plus India understand the tempo of ODI cricket. That is why they're winning so much. Look at the kind of experience the Indian players have. Even the KL Rahuls of the world, Shai Sayers of the world, and the Kuldeep Yadavs of the world, they have the experience of playing so many matches in limited overs cricket. So even if they go through a bad patch, they understand that if they keep working hard, somewhere the momentum will change, and that is what exactly happened to Kuldeep Yadav as well today. So let us not forget Kuldeep Yadav as well because he got a couple of wickets up front. Basically, a combination of India's quality, the quality kind of quality that India have, alongside the players understanding the tempo of ODI cricket and as well as experience, the kind of experience, wealth of experience that Indian players have.
Okay, so listen to this video where Rohit Sharma had actually promised in that Mumbai Cricket Association celebration that he will indeed win that tournament for India. And about a month later, he has done that. Listen into this video that was sent to us by the Mumbai Cricket Association. It's public.
How are you, brother? How are you, brother? ब्रदर पाकिस्तान हमारा टीम सबसे पहले बाहर हुआ है, अभी हम इंडिया को सपोर्ट करता है। किंग ऑफ वर्ल्ड विराट कोहली नंबर 1। हम बाबर को पहले किंग मानता था, अभी बाबर किंग नहीं रहा, बाबर को टीम से निकाल दिया, T20 से निकाल दिया। अभी किंग ऑफ वर्ल्ड ओनली विराट कोहली। विराट कोहली पाकिस्तान होस्ट था लेकिन सबसे पहले बाहर हुआ है। अभी हम इंडिया को देखने के लिए देखो इधर आया है दुबई में, 3000 का टिकट पकड़ा है, 3000 का।
कहाँ से आया आप? कहाँ रहते हो?
हम मुल्तान से आया, पाकिस्तान मुल्तान से आया खाली इंडिया का फाइनल देखने के लिए।
वंडरफुल। तो आज रोहित शर्मा के इनिंग्स के बारे में बताइए।
रोहित शर्मा तो बेस्ट है लेकिन हमको उससे अच्छा विराट कोहली है। विराट कोहली के लिए हम आया था इधर, विराट कोहली के लिए, लेकिन वो आउट हो गया, मुश्किल नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी हम उसको सपोर्ट करते हैं। अच्छा है, रोहित शर्मा का कैप्टनी माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा है, उसने टीम को स्ट्रॉन्ग बना के रखा हुआ है। उन्होंने 250 के ऊपर टीम को खत्म कर दिया, उनको 250 रन चेज नहीं करने दिया आगे। माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा खेला इंडिया, इंडिया और कोहली किंग है। ओके, थैंक यू।
Very good, wonderful. Pakistan fans also celebrating for India is a real gesture. That's what sport does. Last couple of minutes, Atro, 30 seconds closing comments. Okay, let's play this video first. 1 second. Yeah, play it.
सबकी तरफ से, पूरे भारत की तरफ से all the very best. सबकी प्रार्थनाएं आपके साथ हैं. Is there a captain's message to all the fans who've come here? Just a captain's message.
We will try our best. It's always a dream to represent the Indian team in any ICC trophy, and we will embark on another dream of 150 crore people with us. I'm sure when we reach Dubai, 140 crore people will be behind us. We know that. So we'll try and do everything we can to bring this trophy back again at Wankhede.
Yes, so wonderful.
Brilliant. And Rohit Sharma and his team has done exactly that. Take the super chat quickly because we'll close the show. Apology to KL Rahul should be as loud today as the criticism. Thank you, Rev Sports, for supporting him. Yes, folks, it is about supporting correct people. It is not about trolling. It is about backing your players. It is about understanding the game. It is about talking what you see. It is not about below the belt criticism, because that is not what reporting is all about. Atriya Mukhopadhyay, 30 seconds, your closing comments.
Closing comments are such that let's celebrate this, but let's not go overboard, because after this, immediately the format will change. There will be IPL. After that, Test matches in England. After that, again, Test matches, one-day matches, T20s. I mean, it's going to be a messy kind of a schedule going ahead. So let's not say that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma should play for the next 5 years. Let's not say that, but enjoy this moment. Enjoy this moment. They have done exceedingly well. They performed under pressure and performed like true champions and showed this kind of consistency. So let's acknowledge that without getting carried away about the future.
Gargi, I'll give Bharat the last words. Your closing comments.
Closing comments. Well, I think today is a very good lesson for all of us, not just the toxic fans or anyone else. Is that let's be kind to players, players and one another as well. I think there's a lot of toxicity when it comes to the Indian cricket team fandom, and a lot of versus Rohit Sharma versus Virat Kohli, or this player versus that player. That has to end. And look at how Rohit Sharma has carried the team. Rohit Sharma has led from the front when it comes to batting, when it comes to captaincy. KL Rahul as well came in clutch after what happened in 2023. I think it's a good lesson for all of us to be kind.
Bharat Ramraj, closing words from Dubai. The party is about to start and it will continue. And Bharat, kindly celebrate. Don't say, no, celebrations are not for me. Today, unwind and celebrate. Throw your cap somewhere. Go and have a proper meal. Don't say, I want to go for a walk at night. Bharat Ramraj, closing words.
Yeah, I will definitely do it. As I noted, even the sand of UAE is quite excited, it feels like, but because it's flying around everywhere, the sand due to the breeze, that is how it feels like. Yes, all I can say is Rohit Sharma has that Midas touch. When it comes to white ball captaincy, is someone, if he touches something, it feels like it will turn into gold dust. That is in terms of limited overs cricket. And they again showed it, because for 3 limited overs ICC tournaments, India have lost only 1 match under his captaincy. If you look at how India are playing currently, it doesn't feel like what it used to be in the olden days, when you would lose the top 3, then the middle and lower order would kind of collapse. But here, everyone is chipping in. There's a collective effort. Somewhere the credit has to go to the management as well, not just the players, the coach, the captain, everyone in that think tank. We have given that kind of backing, that kind of confidence to the players that we will back you. We will give you a long run over 10 matches or 12 matches. You just go and perform. And that is what we saw in this particular tournament, because Kuldeep Yadav, the back, when he was misfiring, he went and picked up wickets in the final. KL Rahul, there was pressure on him that Rishabh Pant should come in and replace him. Again, but again, they continued with KL Rahul and he reposed the faith by scoring all those runs in the last 2 matches. So, yeah, it is a collective effort, and the management also has to be given the credit. Yes, great play.
When the team was selected and 5 spinners were picked, Gautam Gambhir got a lot of criticism. Eventually, the 4-spinner theory worked magic for India. As Atreyo said, he's right. Let's celebrate tonight. Let's celebrate tomorrow. Let's celebrate day after. Don't go overboard and say 5 years for Kohli and Rohit. Let's not lose perspective at the same time. This is a very, very important victory. Indian cricket needed it after the New Zealand defeat in Test cricket. Different format. After the Border Gavaskar Trophy, different format. We remember that. But this victory was much more important than for India than for New Zealand. Bharat Ramraj, waiting for your copy. Atreyo Mukhopadhyay, thanks for your company. Gargi Raut, absolute pleasure hosting every show for the Champions Trophy with you. And to everybody watching, it's a night for partying. In front of our studio, in front of our place at the moment, the party's on. I'm sure that's the story in every other part of India. Enjoy and good night.